What we do here is go back.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy Brad back with another video, and what I want to talk about in this one is food and eating and how these two things can really be an addiction. And if you were like me, you know, like I said, the kind of person who this channel was designed for, the person who's overweight or, you know, dissatisfied with their own health and they want to change, then maybe you can relate to this. And I don't really know necessarily if this is really going to be an advice video or anything. I think this is just going to be me kind of just talking about my own internal emotions and using this as a mechanism to ventilate. But, you know, it's that same thing, right? It's food, whether you use it to, you know, to cope, or if you just simply love food or whatever it is, it can be an addiction, and that is what leads to a lot of people becoming overweight, right? Being in love with food, being in love with fast food, just consuming more than you should. First of all, making unhealthy selections, unhealthy choices, and then eating too much of that in one sitting. And that really has been a big part as to why I gained all the weight that I did. You know, you go out and I might go to a Japanese restaurant and I might get, you know, steak and chicken or shrimp and chicken and maybe I'll get white rice, right? I want to try and make a healthy choice. But then I dump all that white sauce on top, that shrimp sauce on top. And instead of just eating half of it, which would satisfy me, eating until I'm full, I might pound the whole thing down. And before I know it, you know, I've eaten a portion of food that was, first of all, unhealthy, and then second of all, way too much. And then I'm stuffed. And then I feel like shit because of it. And it's a really cyclical process, and it's the vicious cycle, right? And one of the things that I've noticed in the past that has helped me lose weight whenever I've made attempts to do so is, you know, first of all, it really comes down to changing my relationship with food. If you're a heavy person, and I'll probably do a separate video on this, but if you're a heavy person, you have, and you're in love with food, you have a different relationship with food than somebody who is fit or physically healthy might. And so what really helped for me in the past was trying to change my relationship with food, trying to make healthier choices, right? Simple common sense things, trying to stay away from fast food, fatty food, foods high in sugars. And not only that, and it was a very conscious effort because it's such an addictive habit kind of thing to just eat and not think about it. So not only making healthier choices, but really eating until I was satisfied and then stopping. And very hard to do, and even more difficult to maintain. But that is what has helped me in the past, and now that I am again re-embarking on a weight loss journey and trying to stay with it this time, that is proving to be one of the more difficult things for me. See, some people have difficulties going to the gym and working out. Other people have difficulty with the diet. Going to the gym has never really been a big issue for me. I've been in the weight room since I was 13. But the food part, as of these past couple of years, has been the biggest beast, and has certainly become an addiction. I love food. I love tasty, unhealthy food, and I like eating a lot of it. And so curbing that relationship with food has been the biggest challenge for me. Let me know that down in the comments below if you can relate to this, if this is something that's been a problem for you. I know I'm not alone, and I know that you're not alone if you feel the same way. I just felt like getting on here and venting about it a little bit, and maybe somebody out there would be like, hey, shit, so I'm not the only one. And maybe you could take a little piece of advice from it. But yeah, it's all about changing your relationship with food. And like I said, I probably will do a separate video on that, but that's a biggie. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. I'm dropping content here every week to motivate, uplift, and inspire you to achieve your goals. Hope you join me here as I build bass, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.